Alright, so I'm going to quickly demonstrate 1/2 plus 1/3. I'm not going to do the math for you, but I'm going to show you the tools to use. One option is Google Slides straight up. So there are all sorts of shapes that you can include when you pick a slide. Now, as you know, with fraction, we can be talking about part of a whole. So cutting, one shape in two pieces that are together, or we can make this represent part of a group. So let's say I made my shape a little circle dots, and I want to make 1/2 plus 1/3. So I'm just going to duplicate these items. Control D will duplicate your items so I can make a whole bunch of them. Alright, let's see. Now to represent 1/2 of these, I can just click on them and change the fill color to a different one. So I can make 1/2 of them one color, and I can make 1/3 of them this color. And if I wanted to make a line, there's even a line tool here. You can hold the Control key and then select multiple things. So I'm going to select all 5 of them here, copy, paste, whoops, paste, Control Z, undo is your best friend. So you can also insert text. There's a little text box here. So I can say 1/2 to represent this. As soon as I push the space, it kind of formats it properly. Now if I really wanted to be fancy, I could use the voice typing in the slide notes. I'm going to go to Tools, Voice Type, some speaker notes. Ready? 1/2 plus 1/3 equals 5/6. And there we are. That is how to do it using Google Slides. Now, the other tool we have available, there are some virtual manipulatives. I'm not going to demo those. But let's say you wanted to choose the GeoBoard. Assuming you've already installed it, it shows up in the app. So if you're on a Chromebook, you can hit the search button and it will pop open. You could just search for your GeoBoard. But if you're on Windows or Mac, look for the little colorful apps waffle in the top left. There's our GeoBoard. So you're first going to need to decide, do I want to use a circle or a rectangle or a square? In this case I'll use a circle. And using these, I'm going to click and drag one, let it go there, and you can just simply drag it all around. I'm going to make the full circle here first, so I'm just dragging parts of this behind a pegboard, and that's kind of how it works. Okay, so you're going to want to just play around with it. You should be able to figure this out, but I'm just showing you basically how this works. So I'm not going to demonstrate the full solution, but just basically saying now I can take another color one, whoops, and I can drag it here. Maybe I can start in the middle. And maybe I then want to use this to represent 1/2. Anyways, you get the idea. And that is how. Now you'll need at some point to take a screenshot. if you're going to use this one, you're going to need to take a screenshot. So if you're on Windows, holding Alt and print screen, we'll take a picture of this window. So I could control Alt print screen, and then I could basically paste it onto my slide. This isn't finished, of course. If you are on a Mac, there are different print screen keyboard shortcuts. I've put them on the week 5 webpage. Alternatively, you could use the snipping tool or any other kind of tool you would need to capture your screen and paste it onto the slide. And that is all there is to doing this particular virtual manipulatives activity.